We now welcome Jason Ohrt, a candidate for the Victoria County Commissioner Precinct 2 seat. Welcome to Community Crossroads.
Well, thank you so much for having me. Appreciate it.
So, Mr. Ohrt,
Mm-hmm.
I understand this is your first time running for a public office.
That's correct. Yes, ma'am.
What has that experience been like so far?
Well, at first it's the unknown. You know, you don't know what to expect. People tell you different things. I guess my own personal experience thus far, what I've experienced is I met a lot of nice people. I've even made a lot of, I guess a lot of friends on the way too. I made some new friends.
That's
it's
exciting.
really, no, it is. It's really exciting. You know, going door to door and talking to people that haven't been canvassed in a long time. They really appreciate it. You're able to give your take on it, different views. I've been very well received. I've been very blessed. So I'm really fortunate and thankful.
And from the debate earlier at the chamber this past month, so your main focus is on financial transparency. We talked a lot about the hurricane relief funds.
Correct.
A lot of questions about how that was done, the bidding process in particular. Would you care to elaborate on that?
Well, I think it's not just really the questions I have. It was the questions a lot of the public has. It was Hurricane Harvey was a crisis. It was an emergency situation where we had to get things done. But you still have to be able to be transparent with how the money's being spent. And I think that was the main bone of contention with a lot of people, is there wasn't really a lot of transparency when it was called for. I mean, people had questions. After all, it is the taxpayers' money. It is their checkbook, not ours. So I think that's still an issue that's in a lot of citizens' mind, a lot of Victoria County voters' mind, and as well as mine. That's one of the reasons why I ran, because we need to make sure that the county taxpayers and the city taxpayers as well know where their money is going or where it went, and that it was spent properly and with proper oversight.
So despite the transparency award that was given to the county, we need to do our own accountability as a community and ensure those dollars are going where they need to.
Oh, yes, because you want to make, there's, the old saying, money doesn't grow on trees. That is so true. We have a finite amount of funds. We have to make sure we spend them wisely. And even if money is given to us from Washington, we have to make sure that that's spent wisely and that it went to repair things that were damaged that are a necessity to Victoria County.
Definitely. And so talk to me about your other platform points. You mentioned infrastructure.
Yes. I mean, infrastructure kind of goes hand in hand with trying to attract new businesses. I don't want Victoria to become a huge bedroom community. We need to attract new employers here, get jobs here. One of the ways you do that is by, number one, working with your partners, be it the city, being at the navigation district, be it with the airport, to try to improve infrastructure. The airport needs improvement. There's also an issue with animal control. That area has been a big hot button issue here as of late.
Well, definitely out in Precinct 2, where more and more of the county is becoming neighborhoods.
True. Other issues out there with different subdivisions. I've been knocking on doors. The problem of drainage has come up quite a bit. The rainfall totals seem to have increased, as we can all attest. So the issue of drainage has come up quite a bit, and kind of what the county is going to do to help mitigate that. But trying to work with your partners is the main thing, because it seems to me, I've been going to different meetings, from the port meetings to the airport meetings to city council. It seems like we can no longer work in silos. Okay, the city and the county need to work together more effectively together. I think we have a great opportunity with the change in leadership with mayor and some city council members. There's a lot of things we can do, because people don't realize the county does provide funding for the sheriff's office, for the courts, and for roads and bridges. But there are other things too that they can help with the city. The city may need help with improving a street. Well, the people who live in Victoria County, they live in the city of Victoria, they pay county taxes as well. So they should receive a little bit more than what they're getting.
I like what you're saying. County and city collaborations. It's so integral, and we could stretch those tax dollars even more.
You can. It's really not rocket science. It's something just reaching out and just saying, hey, what are some of your projects? The city right now, they're planning out to 2035. I would like to see the county do something like more strategic planning. And when you do more strategic planning, that's when you really have to get involved with your partners. And right now, I don't see that. that's one of the things I would like to focus on if I am fortunate to win the election and get on Commissioner's Court.
Well, excellent. Let's go ahead and share some of that election day info. It is upon us. Election day is Tuesday, March 1st. Make a plan. Get there to your local polling location or 2805 North Navarro. They'll be open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Thank you so much for joining us on Community Crossroads.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. It's been fun.
And coming up, don't go anywhere. We meet a candidate running for the U.S. Congressional District 27 seat.